With the Eco 105 bundle package, you get a charger, a new port plug, a state of charge meter, and an optional voltage converter for any 12-volt accessories like lights, radios, USB ports. We're going to show you how to install all these items along with the Eco 105 amp hour battery. So we've already got the lead acid batteries taken out of the battery bay and the battery bay cleaned up and ready for the Eco battery to be installed. So once you got your battery in place, you're going to want to take your tie rod, stick it through the through hole of the battery, hook it down on the rod. You might have to reach underneath the cart to support this tie rod while doing this cap. Now you're going to want to just tighten this nut down and your Eco battery is installed in your battery bay. Really quick, really easy, very nice install. All right, so a lot of you will be wanting to put your cabling through the floorboard up into the dash, kind of like how I did here. In order to do so, you're going to have to take off a few of the bolts for the body. You're going to take off the two front body bolts to lift it up. You're going to have to take off the screws for the rocker panel so that way you can pull the floor mat up. Okay, so we got the new Eco plug port installed. Very simple. Again, you got the 3 Phillips head screws, and now you want to come back into the battery bay, and you'll see here coming off the charger, which we've already mounted into the battery bay, you're going to have a quick connect. Once you snap those quick connects together, your plug port's installed. You'll be able to reinstall your front rocker panel. In order for your Eco battery to get fully charged, you need to have the CAN connectors hooked up. You're only going to utilize one of these connectors. I'm going to be using this blue and brown connector. The other one here I'm going to have taped up to keep out of the elements as much as possible. The plug you're going to plug these into is coming off of your charger. Now you need to make sure these are plugged in, because without this being plugged in, your battery will never get to fully charged. So when you're hooking up your voltage converter, you're going to need to find the keyed power coming off of the back of your key switch. It's pretty easy to figure out. You're going to want to have a basic multimeter, put it on the DC volt setting. Take your negative lead and put it to the negative terminal of the battery. The positive lead is going to go on one of the lines coming off the back of the key switch. We touch the green line, we get 52 volts. Go over to the blue line, we have nothing. But if I turn the cart back on, retest the blue line, now I have 52 volts at it. Recheck the green, back to 52. Shut the cart back off, recheck the blue line, 0 volts again. So that tells us our blue line coming off the back of the key switch is our keyed power. So this is the line you're going to want to connect to. Now the voltage converter comes with a ring terminal on the end of it. In order to connect to the back of the key switch, you're going to have to cut this off, and you're going to want to use a quick splice connector to connect up to this blue line. But if this is not something you wanted to do, you can hook this to the positive terminal of your battery. But once you do that, your accessories see power at all times. In order to cut the power to your accessories, you're going to have to physically power the battery off. All right, so we got the installation done. We got the battery installed in the cart, the charger mounted, the converter mounted. I also went ahead and decided to get one of these fuse blocks. Right now I got my deluxe light kit along with some LED underglow lights hooked up to this fuse block. This will make it so I can run about 6 accessories off of the voltage reducer instead of just having one of them connected. Really nice setup. You get them pretty cheap on Amazon. Really nice install. And I got to do some cleaning up of the wiring. Other than that, it leaves you with a lot of open space in the battery bay. Really nice, clean install. All right, hope this helps you guys out.